Hello there, welcome back everyone. This is Mr. Optimism. This is episode 7 of our career mode series in the World of Outlaws, the most recent World of Outlaws game. And with this episode, we are going to try something a little bit different. We're going to start off in qualifying here, and I'll make a note that we ran a 14.615 in practice, and that was with 50% setup. We have left that in place here for our qualifying, and we qualified 14th with a time of 14.827. So just 0.2 slower and puts us in 14th. So we're going to get into the heat race here in the Street Stocks series at Limaland Motorsports Park. And we are currently sitting in 5th place. We've not made any additional upgrades at this point. So as we go around Limaland here, I'll take the time to say hello to everyone and hope you're having a great day. Getting your dirt track racing fix in. If you're watching these videos, I'll also mention that I do some live streaming on occasion. I am trying to come up with a schedule for that, but right now it's really hit and miss. So if you like watching World of Outlaws dirt racing, or even NASCAR, I'm planning to do some NASCAR later, then come check me out. If you can tell by the name Optimistic Racing or Mr. Optimism, I want to try to bring some positivity to your day. So here we go with 3 laps to go in 4th place. And in career mode, we're just playing against the computer. And hopefully having some fun, even though we're not winning currently. Last lap here in heat number 2. And for our heat race here, we actually changed our setup to 37%. We finished 4th. And we didn't like that setup. So we made a change to 62% here for the A main. We're starting in 14th. So let's see how we do here as we try to fight through this traffic. Rubbing up against the wall there a little bit. Trying to take that high line so we can keep our speed built up. Gonna have to paint our car, at least our right side, after the race. Bad attempt at a jump. So here we are in 12th. Oh, Just running along that outside. Trying to keep our car in line here. Not making up any ground. Here we go, okay. Really just trying to get into a groove as we get around the track here. Find our driving line that gets us the best speed. Stay off the wall. Well, we tried. Must have been a big bug on that one. Alright, 10 down. We're still in 12th place. I'll come back here in just a minute. Had a good run off that corner there. So, we're in 11th place. We got to get around these cars, and since they're up on the high side, we might as well try the low. Okay, here we go. Might be finding a new line through these corners. We can make up some ground. Sitting in 11th place. Keep it clean, there we go. Oh! Not too rough. Oh, we got into each other. I like to see that. It makes me feel good knowing there's other mediocre drivers as well. I should say on the track at the same time. So here we go, we're in 10th place and we found a little something. It's probably not going to have enough laps, but a lap car, a little bit of contact. We gave away some space there. Okay, get back on it. Pass this car for 9th. Alright, so I'll take a break here and I'll be back once we have a pass to talk about. How about that? Well, it's not a pass, but I will take accountability for my bump there. more laps to go. And we are out of tear-offs. That is going to make passing ninth very difficult. We can't see. I'm almost just looking at the ninth place sticker there, just trying to avoid more damage. We didn't plan our tear-offs accordingly. Okay, we just got lapped as we came to the finish line. So we finished 10th there. And like I said, we're gonna speed things along by skipping the practice. So our season points after that race, we're in 5th place. And we're moving on to Fairbury Speedway in the street stock class. Again, still in our local series. So we've made an upgrade to our chassis, level 2, upgrade 3. We ran 50% loose in practice with a time of 13.784. Keep that set up in qualifying, and our fast lap is 14.052. Good for 11th place. So going into the heat, we're going to tighten things up down to 37%. And we'll see if that helps us out. In our heat race. Be right back. So as we come around, we are hitting the halfway point, 5 to go. Sitting in 2nd place at Fairbury Speedway. And 1st place here, Sneakcloth has got our number on this one. Good down. Yeah, we don't have our car dialed in just yet. 2 to go here. And top 2 advance to the dash. So we'll get a few more laps. Oh, we got a good run into that corner. What happened? We slowed down quite a bit there. Maybe we have more than we think. Okay, 2nd place. So we finish 2nd, we go to the qualified dash, and we're now going to change our setup slightly. We're going to tighten it up down to 25%. And we've got 12 cars in the dash here, sitting in 11th. So I'll let this play out a little bit, and I'll be right back. as we get around to the halfway mark in our dash here, we got a little rubbing with the 9th and 10th place cars. 4 to go. And by the looks of it, our car is not turning the way we want. That was a little better. On the outside. Sitting in 8th, but it looks like it's hard to turn. And we're losing time. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Back to 10th place. Final lap here. So we experimented with 25% and I don't think we like it too much. We're going to loosen our car up since we were at 50. And then we went down to 37 and 25. We're actually going to go the other way and loosen it up to 62 and see if that gives us what we're looking for. So we're starting in 10th position. We've dropped back to 13th now as we get going in our 40 lap A main. And we've got our new car set up, so we're going to take a few turns, try to get it dialed in, get our deceleration zone figured out. So what I like to call it. Some of these tracks, especially the street stock, I would say you can almost go full bore around it and let off the accelerator and make those corners. But that is dependent on your driving style. I use a controller and it will certainly be different with a wheel. Can't get out of our corner exits are not crisp, so we need to fine-tune that just a little. And look at that. Ooh, sliding right alongside the wall. Ooh. I see them coming on the left side and almost want to steer right. Okay, we're up to 7th. About almost a quarter way through. Wall, careful. And on the outside, we got around. Yeah, we got some speed, but we gotta stay off that wall. See, it hurt us. Slow down a little. Look at that. That was it. Good. Go. There you go. So we're up to 6th. So we got around. And we're on to... Well, I don't want to move too quick. I'm going to hunt down number 5 there. Number 5 being the 5th place car. So we started 10th. We're up to 6th place currently. So we try to balance our speed with sportsmanship. Or etiquette. What do you prefer? Sportsmanship or etiquette? What do you use? So we fell to 7th temporarily, back to 6th place if we can hold on to it here. Yeah. Oh, okay. Up into 5th, but we are creating some damage for ourselves. Ooh, right up alongside him. So we're in 5th place, and as we go through the field here, I'm going to take a short break, and I'll come back once we get some action. Oh, there it is right there. Just had aero damage. So it finally got bad enough to where we got the indicator that there's damage, so we're going to have to deal with that as the race progresses. We keep tapping the wall, unfortunately, so it may cause more damage. But yeah, so I'll take a step back briefly, and I'll be back. So here we are, 9 laps to go. We got 4th place in our sights. And we're gonna get that pass. And we've got 14th to deal with there. A whole stack of cars up there. Alright. How are we gonna get around number 4 here? On the outside? On the inside? Inside to out. Okay. Coming up on 5 to go. Right there, you can taste it. 4 to go. looking interesting. And now, oh, we gotta run. We gotta run in 4th place. We got, oh. Okay, so we're gonna try to stay ahead. There we go. So we're in 4th place, last lap. Make a good clean run on 3rd here. Let's see what happens. We're going. And we finished 3rd. We just barely nicked him out. So watching that again in slow motion, we're in 4th place, and as we cross the line, I'll tell you, I slowed this down, and it was 2 frames away from 4th place. I've never seen a finish quite like that. So, to sum up our race, we finished 3rd. We also moved up from 5th to 4th in the season points, and we got a local sponsor for the Street Stock Series, Street Stock class. We got a Formax High Performance Auto Parts, and that takes us to Grant Park Speedway. We ran 17.041 in practice at 50%. We loosened it up to 62% for qualifying. And 19th with a time of 17.393. So for the heat, we tightened things up down to 37%. And we'll see if that helps us get around the track a little bit quicker. Here at Grant Park Speedway. So we're in 3rd place now. I'll come back here shortly once some action develops. Alright, so we're at the halfway mark. We made a pass on 2nd and 3rd that we've been able to maintain. And 1st place in the heat has kind of ran off and left us. At this point, it shows me that we don't have the top speed necessary yet. 2nd place here, trying to make the dash. Oh, don't hit. We're gonna lose some speed, and we've got a guy on the inside. Yep. Don't hit him. Okay, back up into 2nd. Take it easy. Nope. Flew too close to the sun. Alright, back to 3rd place. Let's see how we... Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Bit of a rough ending here to the heat. That's okay. That's okay. We're in third. No dash. We're going to go on to the A main, starting in 11th. Kind of like the previous races, we're making an adjustment here in the A main. An adjustment to our setup. So we're going to go with 62%, which is what we used in qualifying. Starting 11th, we're up to 7th place currently. This 25 lap A main at Grant Park Speedway. Up to 5th place now as we get back to the outside. Okay, so back to 6th. One of the Juren's brothers there passed us. Juren's family. And Carlson Hill. Okay, so we're back to 8th. It looks like they're getting their driving line down, and they have more top end speed than we do. Wall tap, we need to stay off the wall, we lose too much speed. It is not a rail. Give it to turn, slow down. Turn it. Okay. It's right up against that thing. Ooh. Ooh. So we're up to 6th place from 11th. Crossing the halfway mark. About now. So 7th place, we got a fight here for 6th. Laps to go. some aero damage after all the taps to the wall. Five to go. In 8th place now. Final laps here of A-Main at Grant Park Speedway. Unfortunately, just can't find the same top end speed that those computer cars have. 2 to go. Final lap here. 8th place, and we're around some lap traffic, so just try to get around them cleanly and put down another top 10. So 8th place, final standings. Our season points, we drop back to 5th from 4th. And that will take us straight into our 4th race of this episode at Kokomo Speedway. And we don't have a setup from practice. We accidentally skipped it. And so we're testing out 37% on our setup here during qualifying. And 20th place there with a time of 15.057. So we'll modify that setup for the heat race, and that setup is going to be 50%. And we're in 5th place here right now as we try to fine-tune our driving line. Make sure we're getting around the track as quick as we can. I'll take a step back here while we try to chase down that first place car. 2 laps to go here. Sitting in 2nd place. Try to avoid these lapped cars. Alright, so we finished 2nd place in our heat. And as you just heard, we're gonna move on to the dash. We're gonna make a change to our setup again. We're gonna go to 62%. Trying to loosen things up, get a better exit on the corners. Halfway through the dash, we are struggling a little bit. Have to see where we can create some speed. Get a good line on the outside. Run into the wall. Try to race cleanly. Well, unfortunately, I have to give up positions from time to time. I probably need to do a better job of that, especially in the open wheel cars. Alright, so we finished 7th, and we're on to the A feature, starting in 7th, and we're going to loosen up our car some more. 75% is our setup on this one. Got a 30 lap feature. Oh, we tried to close the door on that. Rollins got through. So we're in 6th place after starting 7th. Exit there. Stay on the outside. And get our car to rotate in the corners like we want. Currently in 5th place. Try to keep our driving line consistent. So that we can catch 4th place. Jurin's family up there. That's gonna cost us. Stomp the pedal. Alright, so we've dropped a spot. For the time being, we're back down to 6th. Try to undercut this guy. Got some competition coming in on the inside. Nice and steady here. Keep it going. So we're gonna have some lap traffic in our way. Ooh, we got a good exit on that corner. Back up into 5th. Hold on to it. Ooh. That tire is calling our name, I tell you what. Alright, so we've adjusted our line here. Now we're gonna midway through, okay. So we had gone down to the low side for just a little bit. And give that spot up. Oh. That tire. Giving me anxiety over here. Alright. Back to it. Come on. Is that 4th place? Let's go get it. And on the low side of the track. No, that's not. That's 19th. Should be able to get around him easily. We're having to slow down so much. Not in the right part of the track. I think that's what I'm seeing here. That's it. $11 to go. With that tire. I'm sure I'm going to hit it one of these times. Maybe not this race, but... Well, that wasn't nice at all. Straight into him. Limping our way to the end here. Take it easy. Fifth place. 6 laps to go. Spot. Well, I don't want to give it to him. Okay. Let's see what you're doing. Let's see what you're doing. 4 laps. fight for that spot now. We just gave him the opening he wanted. 2 to go. Oh, are we gonna get there? Nice lap. Okay, we got a run. A little bit of a run. A mini run. Oh. Oh, get there. Oh, so close. 6th place to finish out our race at Kokomo Speedway. And that's going to keep us in 5th in the season standings for now. So that's going to do it for us. That's the end of the 4th race and the end of episode 7. I hope you've enjoyed. If you are able to, please like, subscribe. Also open to any suggestions you may have. I'd like to hear from you if you want to comment on anything. And that's going to do it for me, Mr. Optimism, and I hope you have a good day. Thanks for stopping by.